making some guitar samples for Gunna. I obviously never put how I actually recorded the Cooler Than a Bitch sample online. I just showed what I did in my DAW, but I'll kind of show you guys how I made the lick, not too complicated, and just gonna go over some like other general chord progression ideas that you kind of see in just a lot of trap and obviously a lot of Gunna songs as well. And it's really straightforward, and I kind of think that, you know, if you're able to grab any guitar, it can be an acoustic, it could be an electric. Obviously the Cooler Than a Bitch sample I made was on an acoustic. That guitar is like fucked up now. It was a pretty cheap guitar and it doesn't really, it's missing a string, it's over here, but it's fucked up, so I'm not gonna use it. So I'm just gonna show you on the electric, kind of same kind of feel. But man, I would just say if you're trying to get into making samples, guitar samples, obviously it would be nice to have a guitar. I know it's, you know, not affordable for everyone, and everyone's situation is different, but if you can, pick one of these up. The guitar that I made the Cooler Than a Bitch sample with was like under $100, I swear. And you can order it online, and you don't need anything fancy to make some dope samples. I really recommend trying it. It's a lot of fun rather than doing everything in the DAW and trying to make it work with like those VSTs that will give you kind of a real sounding guitar, and there's a lot of really good ones out there, but there's really just no replacing the live shit. So, all right. So, Cooler Than a Bitch is 2 chords. It's really just an A minor shape. If you know your guitar, pretty simple chord. It's just 3 fingers. And then it goes to E minor. I don't know if I'm doing a great job of showing you guys what these chords are, but you're going 1, 2, 3. All right? And if you were down on the end of the neck here, that would just be A minor. But since we're up on the 7th fret here, then that is going to be E minor. Yeah, E minor. And then it's going to be going to B minor, technically. And then again, how you play the 2nd chord is just 1 finger up top here, and then another finger below. And that's really it. So yeah, we have E minor to B minor, and then the picking pattern is you kind of just, it's a groove thing. And that's something that you can play around with when you're making samples. That's what's kind of fun about making samples with live guitar and stuff. You can kind of play with the slides and the fingerings and the rhythm of it more than you kind of can in the DAW. And it's a lot of fun. Makes things a lot of fun. So again, just a 2 chord progression, and you don't even have to record it all at once. Like I recorded the whole lick at one time, and then I showed you in the DAW how I kind of like manipulated it and other shit. You could just play this and just record that, and then just record yourself recording a solo on top of it to make it sound even doper, like just layer it. You know, I didn't even realize when I first started making guitar samples that most of these samples are not being played all at once. You know what I mean? I think for the most part, a lot of them are not. You know, there's a lot of really good guitar players, obviously, that are playing like everything and can really just go crazy on here. But a lot of the samples are layered. You lay down the chords first, and then you just put notes on top of it, solo on top of it. You can, you know, do anything. And then once it's layered, it sounds even super crazier. So that's it, really. Honestly, my favorite Gunna lick is "Oh Okay," which is just the classic Gunna song, like my favorite Gunna song probably. And all you're doing there, that would take a little more effort on this. You kind of have to move up and down the neck. It involves bar chords, and you're gonna be all the way up at the 10th fret, which is G minor. And then you go down to the 6th fret, yeah. And that's kind of, it's just another 2-chord progression again, but it's a little bit tougher because you gotta slide up and down the neck. So just 2-chord progressions, and it's a lot of fun if you can kind of just make up shit and kind of get the feel of a live instrument. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just kind of want to show you how I'm working with the guitar and all that good stuff. And I really believe that really anyone can pick this up, and with a few hours of practice, you know, get to a decent guitar playing ability where you can use it to make live samples. I don't think you need to be Hendrix out there to be making live samples on the guitar. You just have to be able to play a couple of notes, a couple of chords, and it really makes things more interesting. It changes it up than always having to work in the DAW. So yeah, appreciate everyone watching. Let me know if you guys want any more kind of breakdowns of shit, and catch you guys later.